Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So now, 6:2, 10 Canto, 6th chapter, text number 2. Last time we were talking about protection, danger. That world is in danger at every step, definitely. So in text 2, the sloka, Kansen Purahita Ghora Putana Balaghatini Shishunchachar Nignanti Puragram Brajadishu. While Nanda Maharaj was returning to Gokula, the same fierce Putana, whom Kansa had previously engaged to kill babies, was wandering about in the towns, cities, and villages, doing her nefarious duty. You see, even Putana was a lady, and it is said that the heart of lady has a softest value. But here, the sister of Kamsa, this Putana, so it is not like that. She is lady, and because she is adoring the nature of demonic values. She has demonic associates. So even being a lady, a woman, she becomes so cruel. She doesn't have any hesitation to kill babies. And generally it is for any woman, the baby is very... I never seen that any woman who saw a baby doesn't become happy. It is the nature of a female nature. But here, this lady Putana has different nature because the demoniac association, demoniac food, demoniac lifestyle. Anyone can become demoniac. So we need to be very careful what we are eating, how we are behaving, what we are thinking, what we are watching, how we are talking, to whom we are relating ourselves. So all total of these 5 things to keep away, to make our nature like Putana. Netra sarvanadini rakshoghrani swakarmasu kurvanti satvatam bhartur yad tu dhanyascha tatrihi. This is text 3. Translation. My dear king, wherever people in any position perform their occupational duties of devotional service by chanting and hearing Sarvanam Kirtanam Vishnu, there cannot be any danger from bad elements. Therefore, there was no need for anxiety about Gokula while the Supreme Personality of Godhead was personally present. The two fortune together, the presence of Supreme Personality and this occupational duty, devotional service. Beside their occupational duties, balance of devotional service is there. Chanting and hearing is there. So this is very clear. Srimad Bhagavatam is saying, chanting and hearing the holy names, Harikatha, Madhuri Katha, sweet pastimes, divine love moments, sharing, Yugala Pritis, how they were reading the nice, sweet scriptures of this Yugala pastimes. If all these things continuing is running in a devotee life, there is no danger and there is no anxiety. Doesn't matter how bad elements. Means even the thinking will not come. Here means personally someone is coming. It is not like that. Within ourselves, our swabhav, our nature, as per the human nature also, while doing many things, this mind runs at many ways. Think many unnecessary ideas. While doing chanting even. But chanting also should be, Gurudev always saying, the meditation, chanting and meditation should be together. Then this danger is away. Chanting with hand and mouth, but the mind is running somewhere. It is not fixed on the lotus feet of Ishtadev. Then something you are doing. But the result of this something will be not fruitful. Just like something running in a machine. That's it. This will not work. For Srimad Bhagavatam is saying this for our beneficiary. That no more danger, no more anxiety. And while chanting also we are listening. Kirtan, we are chanting. This is Kirtan and Sarvanam. At the same time, the name also we are listening. But even these two things, also the mind is so powerful that runs here and there. But we no need to be very much worry, because it is said that by practicing, if you are chanting, the chanting will pull your mind again at the same place. It doesn't mean one is doing. I heard that many sadhus are saying, don't give up chanting. Let the mind go. But this chanting will bring mind this back at the same place. But don't become disappointed. Don't become passive and give up. Oh, I cannot do. No. The utsaha, encouragement from inside should not be less. My mind is going, no problem. Let the mind go. But I will not stop chanting. This is also one of the way of practice. To make you continuous practice all these type of things will bring you more and more inside bhajan. And one day that day will come. Then you will have a nishtha on this name. All this happens because we don't have nishtha on name. Viswas, faith, a strong faith is not there on the name. That's why it happens actually. When it will happen one day, we no need to give up. It's not like not happening that we will give up the japa and the side. I cannot do. I'm doing and my mind is going here and then. Why I should do? No. If we will stop this, then no progress chances are there. Progress will happen like this. One day will come that your mind will be fixed more and more. This mantra, Mahamantra has so much power. Mahaprabhu has given that it will bring your mind back at the same place, and one day will not let mind go anywhere. But if we are not practicing, someone will not do for us. We have to do. And by this practice, we will reach somewhere. By the mercy of our spiritual master. Yesterday, Gurudev was saying, succession. Higher and successors are there like something you got in your property from your parents, your grandparents. So you are the higher successor of this family. So in spiritual world, our successor is our Gurudev. Purport. Sukadeva Goswami spoke this verse to mitigate the anxiety of Maharaj Parikshit. Maharaj Parikshit was a devotee of Krishna. And therefore, when he understood that Putana was causing disturbances in Gokula, he was somewhat perturbed. Sukadeva Goswami therefore assured him that there was no danger in Gokula. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has sung, Namasraya kari yatane tumi, thakaha apana kaje. Namasraya kari yatane tumi. By the practicing, taking shelter of your name. Takaha apana kaje. Continue your work, whatever you are doing. Don't stop that. If you took the shelter of this holy name, continue with all your jobs, but don't forget this holy name. Everyone is thus advised to seek shelter in the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and remain engaged in his own occupational duty. Doesn't matter what you are doing in this material, just live in this material world to keep your body. But name should not stop. There is no loss in this. And the gain is tremendous. Loss is not there. And the gain is extraordinary beyond our thinking. Even from a material point of view, everyone should take to chanting the Hare Krishna mantra to be saved from all kinds of danger. Not only bringing our mind back. This is also one of the danger if our mind is running here and there. But a part of this, other dangerous things will also not come to us. This world is full of danger. Padam padam yad vipadam. Every step there is danger. Therefore, we should be encouraged to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra so that in our family, society, neighborhood, and nation, everything will be smooth and free from danger. Sometimes be shy. My God, what people will think? No, let the people think what they are thinking. These words, this chanting are not that simply words only. These words are empowered by divinity. So these words are not simple words. And the meaning of these words not only for yourself, ourselves. This Mahamantra is universal well-wisher. Sometimes I feel that many people are not taking very seriously this Mahamantra. Many, I think, maybe I am wrong. Sometimes I felt that many people are not taking very seriously. But this is not like that. Srimad Bhagavatam is saying. Prabhupada is saying. Text 4. Sakhecharye kadotpatya Putana Gokulam Yoshitva Mayayatmanam Pravishat Kamacharani. Once upon a time, Putana Rakshasi, who could move according to her desire and was wandering in outer space, converted herself by mystic power into a very beautiful woman and thus entered Gokula, the abode of Nanda Maharaj. That time we can see that beauty parlor was there, but we don't know exactly in which beauty parlor she went, and she decorated very nicely to hers. Even she was demon, but after many demons go in the beauty parlor and they come out like a very gentle man. In Kali Yuga also, beauty parlors are available. Anyone can go like Putana and come out like, anyway, I'm joking. Purport. Rakshasis learned mystic powers because these Rakshasis had mystic power by which they can travel in outer space without machines. It was there before, like with the help of yantra and tantra and mantra. In some parts of India, there are still such mystical witches available. No need to worry. Who can sit on a stick and can use it to fly from one place to another in a very short time. So in the Shakt tradition, there are so many 64 different places in India that is empowered with the energy of this mystical goddesses. Thus Mahavidya and different, many are there. I don't remember before I was reading 10, 15 years before, 20 years before. But all after coming Vrindavan, I lost all name and everything. I remember whatever is related with this Vaishnava. All I've forgotten really. This art was known to Putana. She was expert in this art, assuming the feature of a very beautiful woman to turn herself from a Rakshasi to a very beautiful woman. Assuming the feature of a very beautiful woman, she entered Nanda Maharaj abode Gokula. That much power. And no one could recognize her that who she is. Tam Keshaband Vesti Sakt Mallikam. Tam Keshaband Veti Shakt Mallikam. Brihanitam Manastan Kriksham Madhyamam. Subhasasam Kalpit Karna Bhushan. Tisolat Sat Kundal Manditananam. Valgushmitam Pang Visarga Vikshitai. Manoharantim Manitam Vajroksam. Aman Satam Bhoj Karen Rupinim. Gopya Shriyam Drashtum Mivagatam Patim. Now here the glory of her beauty, how she was looking, how her complete, how she would change herself so beautifully. Every corner. Her hips were full. Her breasts were large and firm, seeming to overburden her slim waist. She was just dressed very nicely. Her hair, adorned with a garland of mallika flowers, was scattered about her beautiful face. Her earrings were brilliant, and as she smiled very attractively, glancing upon everyone, her beauty drew the attentions of all the inhabitants of Braja, especially the men. When the gopis saw her, they thought that the beautiful goddess of fortune holding a lotus flower in her hand, had come to see her husband, Krishna. All considered the goddess of fortune. She came. Lakshmi came to see her husband. So we are also many times surprised with the hidden nature under this beauty that is really Putana is doing here. That's why it is said, the outer appearance means outer beauty is nothing. Behind this beauty, anything can be there. But that's why we need to understand what is real beauty. What is the meaning of real beauty? Bal graha satras vichinvati shishun yadrichaya nand grihe sand dantakam balam pratichan nijoru tejasam dadarsa talpe agni mivahitam bhasi. While searching for small children, Putana, whose business was to kill them, entered the house of Nanda Maharaj unobstructed. Nobody stopped her. Having seen sent by the superior potency of the Lord. So she is Devi. Without asking anyone's permission, she entered Nanda Maharaj's room. How much people were enchanted by her looking, we can understand over here. Where she saw the child sleeping in bed, his unlimited power covered like a powerful fire, covered by ashes. When she covered with the ashes, what the fire inside her, with the purpose she came in Nanda Maharaj house. She could understand that this child was not ordinary. Wow. She was smart enough. Quickly she recognized this child is not an ordinary child, but was meant to kill all demons. And this child will kill all the demons. He came to kill all the demons also. It's not ordinary. Say recognized quickly. Purpose. Demons are always busy creating disturbances and killing. But the child lying on the bed in the house of Nanda Maharaj was meant to kill many demons. His purpose was, his second purpose was there, that this time I will kill almost all demons. Vibudhyatam balak marikagraham characharatma sa nimi litekshanaha anantamaro payadank mantakam yathoragam suptam buddhi rajjudhi. Lord Sri Krishna, he all-pervading super soul, lying on the bed, understood that Putana, a witch who was expert in killing small children, had come to kill him. Therefore, as if afraid of her, Krishna closed his eyes. Thus Putana took upon her lap him who was to be her own annihilation. She was so much in that doing her duty. So one word came, which duty? Nefarious duty. She was so much in this nefarious duty. So she couldn't recognize. She took Krishna in her lap. Was the cause of her annihilation. Just as an unintelligent person places a sleeping snake on his lap, completely unconscious that this poisonous snake anytime can bite and finish. She done the same, thinking the snake to be a rope, just considering this poisonous snake that this is a simple, ordinary rope, and take on the chest, and then the snake bite and finish. In this verse, there are two perplexities. When Krishna saw the Putana had come to kill him, he thought that since this woman was present with motherly affection, because there was poison on her breast, she put already to kill Krishna. Although artificial, he had to offer her a benediction. Therefore, he looked at her with a little perplexity and then closed his eyes again, because Putana has this motherly affection, though it was artificial, but he wanted to give a benediction. So thus he looked at her eyes with a little perplexity and then closed his eyes again. Putana Rakshasi also was perplexed She was not intelligent enough to understand that she was taking a sleeping snake on her lap. She thought the snake to be an ordinary rope. The two words antakam and anantam are contradictory. Because of not being intelligent, Putana thought that she could kill her antakam. She thought that this baby has appeared to kill, so better to kill this baby. She could kill her antakam, the source of her annihilation. But because he is ananta, unlimited, no one can kill him. She wanted the ant of anantam. That is not possible. Who can do the ant of anant, unlimited? So here she was little foolish. Tam tikshna chittamativam chestitam bhikshantara kos parikshada sivat varistriyam tat prabhayacha gharshite nirikshamane janani hirtachchitam. Putana Rakshasi's heart was fierce and cruel, but she looked like a very affectionate mother. Thus she resembled a sharp sword in a soft seat. Her appearance was a soft seat, but inside her heart, she was covering this sharp sword. This was invisible. Although seeing her within the room, Yashoda and Rohini, overwhelmed by her beauty, because they were looking at her beauty only. And that time, Krishna let them enjoy their beauty. He didn't give them this power that they could understand. Because he was present, he should give this power them that, oh, you recognize who is coming behind this beautiful face. But nobody could understand this. Krishna covered with Yoga Maya. They were busy to look her beauty only. Thus she resembled a sharp sword although seeing her within the room, Yashoda and Rohini, overwhelmed by her beauty, did not stop her. Surprise. But remained silent because she treated the child like a mother. Who will stop? When Mother Yashoda and Rohini, these transcendental associates of Sri Krishna, were failed to recognize Putana, what about us in our daily life? So just because of the help of Almighty, because of the mercy, we are taking shelter of the lotus feet, He is able to save her. We cannot understand many things. Impossible. Surrender, taking shelter, His mercy, her mercy, Radharani mercy, is our protection. Purport. Although Putana was an outsider, she came from outside, nobody was knowing it. And although she personified fierce death, because the determination within her heart was to kill the child, when she directly came and placed the child on her lap to offer the child her breast to suck, the mothers were so captivated by her beauty that they did not prohibit her. Nobody stopped her. She started doing like this. Even nobody stopped her. Surprise. Sometimes a beautiful woman is dangerous because everyone being captivated by external beauty. Prabhupada is saying, now, Maya Mohita is unable to understand what is in her mind. Those who are captivated by the beauty of the external energy are called Maya Mohita, enchanted by illusion. Mohitam navi janati mam ebhya param abhyayam nate vidhu swarthagatim hi vishnum durasaya ye bahir artha maninaha. Here, of course, the two mothers, Rohini and Yashoda, were not Maya Mohita. Their eyes were not closed, deluded by the external energy, but they developed the pastime of the Lord. But to develop the pastime of the Lord, they were captivated by Yoga Maya. Otherwise, performing in the Leela, there will be a disturbance. Here it is needed to perform this Leela, Putana Ghatan. If they knowing and they stop, then the Leela Vistar will be, the expansion of Leela will be not there. Leela will stop here. So everything is happening. Yoga Maya covered. Such Maya Moha is the action of Yoga Maya. We can say these Yashoda and Rohini were enchanted by Maya. But which Maya? Not by Mahamaya. By Yoga Maya, who's helping to perform this Leela, all the Leelas, to go to further, next Leela, one after another. Tasmin astanam durjar viremulvanam gorank madaya shishor dadavat gadam karabhyam bhagavan prapidyat tat prane samam ros saman vitopivat. Now, on that very spot, the fiercely dangerous Rakshasi took Krishna on her lap and pushed her breast into his mouth. The nipple of her breast was smeared with a dangerous, immediately effective poison. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, becoming very angry at her, took hold of her breast, squeezed it very hard with both hands and sucked out both the poison of her life. Krishna made her free from all her poison. Not only that poison, what she put on her breast to come to kill Krishna. Krishna thought that it's not this little bit poison is there, not for me. Inside you, there is a lot of poison. I need to take out this poison, then you will be free. Otherwise, because you can see, putting your breast in my mouth, you became my mother. And now after becoming my mother, it is my duty to give something for your benediction, to give you some position, taking out of all this poison. That first he took out all the poison. He didn't directly send her to Matriloka. No. Krishna thought that how she can become my mother with this poisonous attitude inside, what is filled inside her, demoniac nature, what she is stored inside her. No. With this demonic nature, with the poison of all these demonic activities, demonic thinking, demonic behavior, she cannot go to Matriloka. She cannot become my mother. First, I have to take out all the poison. Even the prana is mixed with the poison. Her prana is mixed with the poison. So better to take this prana out until she will not leave this poisonous body with all different kind of poison inside her. She will be not qualified to become my mother. So first he took out all this poison. This is the mercy of Krishna. This is the mercy of Radharani. Radharani also wants to take out all poison from our heart. In her style. Her style is different from Krishna's style. There, with her enchanted beauty, her kripa kataksh, she wants to take out that you don't have any chance to look here, there, up, down, back, front. No. Just by her glance, she wants to steal. She wants to take out all of this poison. That you must not have any chance, no chance to store further any more poison. And whatever is there, it should out. So this happens because of Radharani. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, becoming very angry at her, took hold of her breast, squeezed it very hard with both hands and sucked out both the poison of her life. Both the poison and her life. Lord Krishna was not angry at Putana for his own sake. He no need. Putana was very ordinary. Just by thinking Putana could be finished. But this will not give the beauty of Leela. To maintain the beauty of Leela, he did like this. Rather, he was angry because the Rakshasis had killed so many small children in Braja. Therefore, he decided that she should be punished by having to forfeit her life. Samuncha munchalmiti pravashini nispidamana khil jiva marmani bibritya nitre charno bhuja muhu Prasunna Gatra Shipati Rurodha, unbarely pressed in very vital point, the demon Putana began to cry, "Leave me, please leave me, suck my breast, not my prana, suck my breast no longer." Perspiring, her eyes wide open and her arms and legs flailing, she cried very loudly again and again. Yeah, when the pranas goes out of this body, it's very painful. The Rakshasi was severely punished by Krishna. She threw her arms and legs about, and Krishna also began to kick her with his legs to punish her properly for her mischievous activities. Tasya swanenati gabir ranhasa sadrir mahik dhoksha chachal sagraha rasadisasya prati nedire janaha petukshito varasnipat shankaya. As Putana screamed loudly and forcefully, the earth with its mountains and outer space with its planets trembled. Thus she had a very huge body. The lower planets and all directions vibrated, and people fell down, fearing that thunderbolts were falling upon them. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur remarks that in this verse, the words rasa refers to the planetary system below the earth, such as Rasatala, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, and Talatala. Nisa Charitham Batitastanavesu Varyadaya Kesan Sharno Bhujavapi Prasarya Goste Nijrup Mastita Vajrahato Brit Iva Patan Nipaha. In this way, the demon Putana, very much aggrieved because her breast was being attacked by Krishna, lost her life. O King Parikshit, Sukdev Goswami saying, opening her mouth wide and spreading her arms, legs and hair, she fell down in the pasturing ground in her original form as a Rakshasi, as Vritasura had fallen when killed by the thunderbolt of Indra. Purport. Putana was a great Rakshasi who knew the art of covering her original form by mystic power. But when she was killed, her mystic power could not hide her. Nice thing said over here. Mystic power gave her a beautiful form. Mystic power can give us a beautiful form, but could not hide our original form. Patmanopi tadehistri gabyut atyant druman churnayamas Rajendra mahadasit tadbhutam. O King Parikshit, when the gigantic body of Putana fell to the ground, it smashed all the trees within a limit of 12 miles. Her body was so big, not 1 or 2 miles, 12 miles. Appearing in a gigantic body, she was certainly extraordinary. Because of the grievous hurt imposed upon her by Krishna sucking her breast, Putana, while dying, not only left the room but abandoned the village and fell down in the pasturing ground in her gigantic body. Means there were a farming land and she fell down on that. She came to destroy, and when she left the body, also she destructed something. The demoniac nature cannot give any goodness. O King Parikshit, now text 15 and 17. Isa matogr danstransya girikandra nasikam gandasailastanam rodram prakiranarum murdajam andakub gabiraksham pula naro vishanam baddha setur bhujor bangri shunyatayotato hridodadam santrastuh smatada viksh gopya kalevaram purvam utanni swani tabinne hritkarna mastakaha. Now all explanation of her body is what happened when she fell down. The Rakshasi's mouth was full of teeth, big teeth, each resembling the front of a plow. My God. Her nostrils were deep like mountains, caves, and her breasts resembled big slabs of stones fallen from a hill. Her scattered hair was the color of copper. The sockets of her eyes appeared like deep, blind wells. Her fearful thighs resembles the banks of a river. Her arms, legs, and feet seemed like big bridges, and her abdomen appeared like a dried up lake. The hearts, ears, and heads of the cowherd men and women were already shocked by the Rakshasi's screaming. And when they saw the fierce wonder of her body, they were even more frightened. Brajavasis were soft, kind-hearted people. After looking all these things, they were totally frightened. Balam cha tasya ursi kridant, balasya tasya ursi kridant makuto bhayam gopya strunam samabhetya jagri hurjat sambrama. Without fear, the child Krishna was playing on the upper portion of Putana's Rakshasi's breast. Still, he was playing on the breast of Putana, even after her death. And when the gopis saw the child's wonderful activities, they immediately come forward with great jubilation and picked him up. Here is the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. The purport now I am reading. The Rakshasi's Putana could increase or decrease her bodily size by her mystic abilities and thus gain proportionate power. Supreme Personality of Godhead is equally powerful in any transcendental form. Krishna is the real personality of Godhead, whether as a child or as a grown-up young man. He is the same person. Doesn't matter. Krishna is Krishna with his potential energy and power. He does not need to become powerful by meditation or any other external endeavor. No need. Therefore, when the greatly powerful Putana expanded her body, Krishna remained the same small child and fearlessly played on the upper portion of her breast. Krishna was knowing, I no need to do anything. I can do, being any small in my size, I can do many things. I no need to play any drama like her. She played. God has no need to play any drama. He just do some leela to please the devotees only. Killing Putana is just thinking by his thinking Putana would be killed. But in the Bala Leela, the Leela as an infant, what he did, he came to perform. So that's why he need to do all these things. Sadashwarya Purna, Bhagavan. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is always full in all potencies, regardless of whether he is present in this form or that. His potencies are always full. Parasya Saktir Vividhaiva Shruyate. He can display all potencies under any circumstances. Yashodarohini Bhyam Tam Samabalasya Sarvata Aksham Vidhadire Samyagogo Pruksh Brahmana Divihi. Thereafter, Mother Yashoda and Rohini, along with the other elderly gopis, waved about the switch of a cow to give full protection to the child Sri Krishna. When Krishna was saved from such a great danger, now purport, when Krishna was saved from such a great danger, Mother Yashoda and Rohini were principally concerned, and the other elderly gopis, who were almost equally concerned, followed the activities of Mother Yashoda and Rohini. Here we find that in household affairs, ladies could take charge of protecting a child simply by taking help from the cow. Because this is what the matter of the belief that all Shakti power is there in the cow. That time people were knowing all these things. As described here, they knew how to wave out the switch of a cow so as to protect the child from all types of danger. The tail of a cow. There are so many facilities afforded by cow protection, but people have forgotten these arts. With the tail of cow, some protections are also there. The importance of protecting cow is therefore it's stressed by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Krishi Goraksha Vanijikyam Vaishya Karma Sabhavanam. Even now in the Indian villages surrounding Vrindavana, the villagers live happily simply by giving protection to the cow. It's very important. There is a lot of potential energy inside the cows. If we consider the simply ordinary animal, it is not good for cow. One time it is said, if you have blood pressure, just put your hand on the back of the cow and just pat or just do like this on the back of the cow. This blood pressure will go automatically. They keep cow dung very carefully and dry it to use as fuel. Even today, the villages, there are people making cow dung cakes to use as fuel. They cook. They keep a sufficient stock of grains. And because of giving protection to the cows, they have sufficient milk and milk product to solve all economic problems. Because this was the jobs of gopis, Braj gopis. The Brajvasi were living their life on it. They have sufficient milk and milk product to solve all the economic problems. Simply by giving protection to the cows, the villagers live so peacefully. Even the urine and stool of cows have medicinal value. For some people, it is very hard to believe of this. How can be a simply urine of one animal or the poo-poo of simply one animal like others can be medicinal useful? But by the different experiments, different invention, it is proven the power of cow urine and cow dung. Go mutren asnapayitva punar go rajasarbhakam raksham chakruscha sakrita dwadachangeshu namamihi. The child was truly washed with cow urine. Krishna took a snan with cow urine and then smeared with the dust raised by the movements of the cow. And they took the dust under the feet of the cows and they put on him. Then different names of the Lord were applied with the cow dung and 12 different parts of his body. Taking the cow dung in the hand, Mother Yashoda and Rohini, they chanted the different names of Lord, touching this cow dung at different 12 parts of the body of Krishna. Like we put our Dwadas Tilaka before sitting, chanting our Gayatri. Beginning with the forehead as done in applying Tilaka. In this way, the child was given protection. Krishna given protection by his mothers like this. But today's, if you say some boy or girl, you like to take bath with the cow urine, those really in the parampara or the tradition of Vaishnavism, they will not hesitate. But generally, people will hesitate and they will close their nose. Modern. Gopyasan salila angeshu karyo pratak nasyat manmat balasya bijanyasam kurvat. The gopis first executed the process of achmana, drinking a sip of water from the right hand. They purified their bodies and hands with the Nyas mantra and then applied the same mantra upon the body of the child. Om pavitra pavitro va sarvasthan gato piva bhaya bhantar suchihi pundrikaksha punato pundrikaksha punato pundrikaksha punato. This is the mantra to purify without going near to any holy river, just taking little water in the hand and then sprinkle by chanting this name. The all different river asnan is done. Nyasa mantra includes achmana. When we do achanama, Nyas mantra is there. On first drinking a sip of water kept in the right hand, there are different Vishnu mantras to purify the body. Here I will not say, will come in later. Maybe the Madhvaya Namah, Keshvaya Namah, Rishikeshaya Namah, Govindaya Namah, Narayana Namah. These are the mantras at the time of Achmana. The gopis, there are different Vishnu mantras to purify the body. The gopis, and in fact any householders, knew the process for being purified by chanting Vedic hymns. There are different Vishnu mantras to purify the body. The gopis, and in fact any householders, knew the process of being purified by chanting Vedic hymns that time. Nowadays, it is doubtful that how many people are knowing this type of chanting. The gopis executed this process first to purify themselves and then to purify the child Krishna. One executes the process of Anganyasa and Karanyasa simply by drinking a little sip of water and chanting the mantra. And Karanyasa simply by drinking a little sip of water and chanting the mantra. The mantra is preceded with the first letter of the name, followed by Anuswara and the word Namah. Am Namo Jastavan Grihi Avyat Mam Mano Manimams Davajanoni Avyat. And so execute Danganyasa and are simply busy in sense gratification without any advanced knowledge of human civilization. So we are so materialistic, become materialistic ourselves, that only busy in sense gratification and forgotten that what is essential or beneficial for human civilization. I think the watch is saying something. So I completed the text 21. Next time, next Sunday, we will move further, text 22 to 23. So if any question, anything you would like to ask, Radhe Radhe. Can you hear me? But your voice is not coming.
Yes, we can hear you.
Wow, super. Uddhava ji, Radhe Radhe, Dandavat. Dandavat Dayanidhi ji.
Radhe Radhe.
Dandavat. Dandavat to all. Mangala Arti ji, Dandavat. Manjari Bhava ji, Dandavat. Braj Vilasini ji, Dandavat. Kevala Bhakti ji, Dandavat. Pranam. Davadas ji, Dandavat. Sundaram ji, Dandavat. Prota Gopinath ji, Dandavat. Kishori ji, Dandavat. Jai Ho. Jai Ho. Anything that I can, I'm not qualified, so even I just ask if I can say something. If you have some questions.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe.
Nanda Baba. Thank you so much, Dandavat.
Dandavat.
I would like to ask, but I don't know the English word, so what to do? Should
Yeah, ask.
Yeah, because 6 years ago, I was drinking the cow medicine, cow pee medicine.
Yeah.
With Muridulababi. And and at the moment, I was thinking just this is very good for health. And,
yeah, it's a lot of medicine.
I didn't think, wow, my God, cow's pee like this. I never.
Yeah, it's a little.
But this is really. No, I didn't think this is I cannot drink. No, just this is good. This is I just drink. This is good things. But and now really from your Harikata, I thought that this is very, 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 very big mercy from Krishna.
Yeah, it's helping.
And
because this is not new. This is very old. You are right.
and sometimes I was thinking it's not good to eat meat of cow or some animals.
Yeah.
But this medicine and milk is good for us.
Yeah, it works, but people have less patience because it works. Because it will not work like that allopathic medicine. Some things are there in these two things. It works slowly. So it is difficult for them, those who don't have very strong belief or have patience. Means bodily consciousness is so high sometime. So the belief and the trusting on these type of things is impossible. You understand? It's quite impossible that we want very fast. Things should be fast, but definitely the cow dung and cow urine, it works not like that allopathic medicine. It works slowly. Like the homeopathic medicine also works slowly and also depends on the stage of your disease, kind of disease, and on which stage of the disease. So I don't think at every stage of the disease, cow urine is possible. Somehow, if in the beginning we know what type of things we have, what kind of disease we have, at the first stage, if we are able to catch this type of disease, then possibly the Ayurveda can help us. Naturopathy can help us. This cow urine, cow things can help us. Cow ghee can help us. But if it is little late, I'm not sure. I don't know that what experts can say. Maybe I'm not knowing, and so it is not appropriate to say anything. But yeah, in the beginning of something, if you have and you recognize this disease, so this is helpful. Otherwise, if stages are high in some kind of disease or the sickness, then in this modern type of polluted world, it seems this is difficult because whatever we are consuming is partially polluted. In the name of organic, how much it is organic and how much and organic is not possible for everyone because of the high price. It's expensive. It's out of reach of each and every common person. Got it? So it is like this. The organic things are not easily available or not all easily purchasable by each and everyone. Means out of 100 people, how many can buy the organic things? And what is how much the organic things are grown? How much? It cannot fulfill the demands of all billions of people. We are eating, we are consuming polluted things. Air, water, everything. We are surrounded by the pollution. And so we have the competition. We cannot deny the allopathic medicine completely. We cannot deny the different medicines completely. We cannot deny the surgeries or a process of many different kind of medicinal things completely. We need to surrender at many places. We need to surrender. Sometimes it is good, but as much I know that in the beginning stage of any kind of disease, cow urine and these things can be helpful. But if something happens very intense, you reach at the point of somewhere, then it is not, I think, will work like very fast. No, not possible. As per my knowledge, expert can say many other things also. If I am right, I don't know. I can be wrong also. Maybe possible that even in the final stage, the cow urine can work. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Giving a chance to do this seva and accepting me. It's a very big thing for me. I am nothing but you people are accepting. I can read for you. I am obliged. I am thinking that myself that I'm fortunate. I'm getting this mercy that sharing and talking this pastimes. sitting in front of you, reading all these things, making myself useful a little bit. Actually, I'm a useless person. By your mercy, I become a little useful by all these processes, doing arti or doing something, singing. So I'm grateful to all of you that giving me chance to do all these things with this visualization of using the modern technique through Zoom. Thank you very much.
Radhe Radhe Gaur